Hey, let's play. Welcome back to more NHL 20 Custom GMO with your boy, Herotheycallme. On the last episode, Newfoundland Puppers winning 4 straight, the sweep against Germany Adler, Dwiz, and Callum, getting beat by my team of rough and tough pups. It was a pretty tough road to get there. Not really. We won, what was it? Oh, 7 games, and 4-1. So it got easier as we got on, but it's all that matters is that we won. But like I said, we have, I'm pretty sure we're going to have some contract issues, so it's going to be interesting to see. So we're going to sim to the draft. I'm pretty sure we don't have a pick, and I'm pretty positive we have a couple guys that need to be re-signed, so we'll see what happens. So Japan's getting the first pick because they jumped from 6 to 1. Another team jumping in ridiculously high numbers. Anybody got a bunch of picks? Doesn't really look like it. Seems like it's pretty well. Japan's got a first and a fifth, so I guess they're doing pretty well for themselves. What's up, Telon? I'm going to use to look at the central scouting here. I just want to see if there's a franchise player. There is. Oh, shit. Andrei Mayorov, I should say. The mayor of Russia is back. Playmaking right wing, so he's going to be real good. Possibility of getting that pick, pretty slim to none. He played 51 games, had 5 goals and 24 assists. I could potentially try to trade for him. You know, probably be a smart thing to do. I might do that. We'll see. Ryan O'Reilly finally retiring, I think, grand old age of 41. Played 1,712 games. That's insane. Barkov retiring as well. Shifley, Landeskog, Panarin. My goodness. Man, Panarin played over 1,000 games, and he came into the league pretty, like what was he, 26, 24, somewhere around there when he came into the league? Honestly, so that's pretty impressive to play over, well over 1,000 games. Konecki, Ekblad, Jesus, Jacob Rana, Alex Tuck, Sven Varchi, Dougie Hamilton, Matt Dumba, Christian Dvorak, Timoshov apparently played almost 1,000 games. That's probably something that won't happen in real life, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and check the goalies here. Well, first let me go down a bit more just to see if anyone else retired. I don't think anyone else did, but okay, Nola Juleson played over 1,000 games as well. Okay, if you say so. This game's got a bit of a funny way of building people up because those guys probably aren't going to even get close to that. Johnny Gibbs. All right, there you go. There's a goalie who played over 1,000 games. That's impressive. You know you're a good goalie if you played over 1,000 games. Connor Hellebuck over at 900, 718 for Jordan Binnington. That's pretty much it. Oh, Elvis retired as well. And Alexander Georgiev. All right, so it's draft time. We know Japan's got the first pick, and we could potentially try to trade for it. Be a little hard to get it, but I'll try. I always do, right? When there's a franchise, you never know. We'll throw a second. This is about as high as I'm going to go for it. If we can't get it with Jason Riley 2 first and a second for their first, then fuck it. Yeah, there's no point then. Okay, we'll keep Jason Riley. We could always try to trade for the guy after the fact. It's a lot harder to do it, though. So we're just going to send the options, and we'll go to our pick, which is in 124 because it's a 4th rounder, I think. If I'm not mistaken, it is. I want to see how good this guy is. 82. That's what I was assuming. They're usually always an 82. So we got a 4th round pick. I'm just going to see what's there. I doubt there's anything for us to pick, but better safe than sorry. I might just trade off all my picks for picks next year. Yeah, there's no gems, there's no busts, and I don't really see anyone who's fully scouted that's actually going to help our team anytime soon. Let me just take a little peek here. Got almost an elite medium here at 308, so I guess we can keep that and see if he amounts to anything, but I doubt it. Got an elite low at 466. You know, you got a couple guys. Top 6 low. Yeah, it's a bunch of crap. So let me just offer a trade. I'll give them another pick too. But I doubt it's going to work. But I'll give them my first for next year. Oh, they took it. So that's way less than what I offered for it. Gave them Jason Riley a 4th, a 5th, and a 1st, and they took that for their pick. Okay, so bye, Jason. Didn't want to get rid of you, but, you know. It's going to save us some cap space, at least, as we use a new guy. It's also Jason Riley is going to go play with Zach Moffat now. I bet they're going to rip it up for that team. So we'll sim to our last picks here. And we'll grab those crappy guys that aren't going to amount to anything, but their potentials are pretty decent. Like this guy who might be an elite, possibly a top 6 forward in the future. Probably not. Olive Stab, was that his name? I didn't even get to see it, whatever. And then we'll make our last pick here. Usually we make an all-name team pick, but we'll see what we have. I like how this guy was a scout recommendation when his potential is unknown. It's like, yeah, that's who I'm going to take. The unknown guy. Hermie is probably the guy I'm going to take because he's fully scouted elite low. He's a grinder. He's supposed to go 466. Welcome to the team, Hermie. Alright. So we got the franchise right winger. We had to give up our top right winger for him. But he should mesh well with our left wing, Gustafsson, you know, so let's send to the resign phase. Alright, so first things first, since we're in contracts, obviously we got to sign our unsigned players. The Mayor of Russia is coming aboard. Vishnevsky, not going to sign you because you're 21, you're only 63. Ackerland, who's 19, only in 58. All these guys could pretty much stew here for a year, and I'll see if any of them actually do anything. We got any goalies? No, I didn't think so. What about RFA goalies? No, UFA goalies? Shostorkin. Ooh, is it interested in extension? So we'll see what he wants. $2.52 million for 1 year. Nah, I'm good, bud. Have fun, free agency. All skaters. Okay, let's make sure we got our RFAs first. Boyle, Francois, and Pelkinov. All these guys are pretty much guys that aren't going to make it. I will qualify all of them, though. No, I don't want to offer you a contract. I'll qualify you just in case. Even though I think even if someone did qualify them, they would just walk anyways. So Gensel wants an extension. Livio does not. Okay. Ligren does. Gauthier does. Black does not. Just fine. He could go somewhere else. Even though I think he'll probably do some damage somewhere else. What does he want for a contract? Probably like 3 million, 1.5. Let's go 1 year at 1.15. Give him that. See if he's interested in that. Jeremy Bracco does not. Yoshi does not. Okay, so Gauthier, I'll try to bring back. He's been a pretty good player for us. 1.7 million, I think, is a fair deal for him. Ligren probably wants too much, is my guess. Yeah, $6 million. No thanks. For a 33-year-old, I'm all right, bud. And Gensel probably wants around the same, would be my guess. 3.65. See if we can get him for like 3.15. If he signs that, I'll sign him. If not, then whatever. Okay, so that's that. Defense day. Mayor's coming. Julien Gauthier is going to reject the offer because he wanted to play more minutes. Not enough for Gensel. Black is going to the free agent market, so that's it for us. We're submitting to the free agent market, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's take a look at our roster. As per usual, we'll see what we need, and we're going to need a lot, I think. We should have some cap space. How much cap space do we have? 29 million. So we got a lot of cap space. We just got to make sure that Gustin's signed for a couple of years, right? Yeah, he is. Okay, cool. Just making sure. So let's look at our center depth. Harrison, Stutzel, Viking status, fine. Then we got Akil Thomas, so we're all right there. We could obviously use another center, but we're pretty set at center. Left wingers, we got Gustafson, Colby, Kingsley, and then we need another left wing. Okay, right wingers, we got Maryov and Giftopoulos, so we need a big-time surplus of wingers. Defensively, we got Savage, Reed, Connor, Koshevnikov, and Gogol. So that's our 5, so we need a defenseman. So defenseman and wingers is what we're looking for, and then backup goalie as well, I believe, because Kaliko is not ready for that, and there's no one in the system. Okay, so now we know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Let's sign some free agents. What do we have in here? My brother is in free agency at $11 million. I am bringing him to my team. I don't even care. He's coming aboard. You can take up half my cap. It's fine. Let's go 2-year deal at 12 mil. If he's interested in that. Max Braun is also in here. He's probably a RFA though, would be my guess. Yeah, sure enough, he is. Cal McCarr is in here. He wants $11 million as well. Can't afford him, so I'm not even going to attempt to. Jake Bean. I like how Seth Jones is 84 wants $9 million. That is an insane amount of money. Livio's still here. See if we give him a contract. Let's give him a 2-year deal at 3.6. Yurki Levio's coming back. Okay, that's good for us. Matt Savage coming aboard. The Savage Brothers reunites. Let's go with Gormley. Why not? Still 26 years of age. We'll give him a 1.7 deal for Ken Gormley. Jovanovski, is that fucking reincarnation? No, it's Malik Jovanovski. But 77, pretty good numbers. I'm pretty sure those are AHL numbers, but still pretty decent numbers. And we'll give him a contract as well. Got 2 years at 1.675. A 1 year deal at 1.975. Got a trade to announce. Cincinnati gets Sean Jersey and a third. Iceland gets a first round pick and Dalton. Julian Gauthier is coming aboard. Phil Leger is going to China. Malik Jovanovski is coming aboard. Ken Gormley is coming aboard. Sheldon Black decided to reject us. We'll offer him exactly what he wants. It's fine. Oh, this was Jay Beagle for a second. Javon Beagle. Top 6 sniper. Like a good third line role for us. A 1 year deal for you at 2.3. Jonathan Herbedeau would be nice to bring in just for that 1 year, and then he wants 1 year, so we'll offer him that 1 year deal at 6.95. See if he's interested in that. Okay, let's see. Trade alert: Japan gets Ackerman. North Dakota gets Chemlisky and a 7th round pick. Gilbert Francois is coming aboard as a left wing. Greenway's coming aboard. Jonathan Herbedeau is coming aboard. Javon Beagle's coming aboard. Sheldon Black once again actually decided to sign our team. We don't have the cap space for his services. Of course not. I'm gonna do a 1 year deal. I'm gonna do 1 year deal at 1.5 exact. See if he signs that. Yeah, there you go. That works. Okay, so let's sim the next season. I think we have a roster set the way we want it. Big trade. Australia gets Perot, McKenzie in a 7. Glasgow gets a 7, and Kachuk, not related to the brothers. All right, so it's time to look at the rosters. See exactly what we're throwing out here today. The centers, we got Harrison, Stutzel, Vikings side of Thomas. Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't bring in another center. I guess I could call it Boyle, so it's not a big deal. But left wingers, we got Gustafson, Colby, Levio, Herbedeau, Greenway, and Kingsley. Okay, we have anything system, Francois, so nothing really. Right wingers, we got Savage, the mayor of Russia, Gauthier, and Beagle. Okay. So how many left wingers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 each side, and the 2 extras. Okay, so that works out well. And then defensively, we have Savage, Reed, Johnson, Koshevnikov, Black, and Gogol. And then we'll call it Jovo as well. And that will be our extra. And then goaltending, we got Campbell and Gormley. Okay, it's not too bad. Not the best roster I've ever assembled, but defensively it's pretty weak. But besides that, can't complain. So we'll set the lines the way we want them. So we're going to have Stutzel at the top here. Like I said here, Jack Kingsley, Greenway, and Thomas is a line. That's fine by me. Levio, Vikingstad, and Colby is a line. We'll switch that. Put Colby up here. I'm going to throw Savage up here, I think. And then we'll switch like that. That will be our... So it'll probably be our lines going in. Either Harrison or Stutzel up here. We'll have Gus and Stutzel and Savage as a line. Colby, Harrison, and the mayor of Russia. Levio, Vikingstad, Beagle, and then Kingsley, Thomas, Greenway. Pretty set forward lines. Defensively, though, on the other hand, Savage and Reed, Johnson and Koshevnikov, who do not mesh well together at all. Yeah, there's Black. What about Gogol? Is he? That's better, I guess. It switches that, so we could have Gogol up here, even though he probably won't stay there for long. But it's better to have a -1 than a -1 and a -2. But it's going to change. You know he's going to bring Koshevnikov up here anyways, the coach, whenever he decides to mess with my lines. But that's the lines we're probably going to run with. So let's get into the season. All right, so it's 8-2-1 to start. Pretty damn good start, if I do say so myself. Patrick Coley leading our team of points, and he's killing it, dude. 20 points in 11 games. That's impressive. Very impressive. Let's take a look at who else is having a good season thus far. Vikingstad, 16 points as well. Harrison's got 15. Levio's got 13. Stutzel's got 12. Gustin's got 11. He's a -2. That's not good. Savage got 11. Beagle's got 10. Gautier's got 9. Matt Savage got 9 as well. Okay. So the bigger guys haven't really started yet. You know, they're starting slow, but it's good to see that we have this nice little blend. Where's our rookie at? I didn't even bother to check what he was putting up. The mayor of Russia is 11 games played. He's got 6 assists, 7 points, +9. That's more than I could ask of an 18-year-old, that is for sure. Let's go ahead and check out our goalie stats. That's defenseman stats, goalie stats. Doc Campbell's rocking an 8.86, 2.88. That's not very good. So that's something that needs to change. But once again, I'd probably blame that more on our defensive core than anything. How is their defensive core? They're all plus players, so maybe it is a goaltending. I don't know. All right, so we'll check out the standings. How are we fourth in our division with that record? It must be a really tough division. Usually is, though. Ireland, Germany, and Switzerland, top teams over in the World Conference. Let's go ahead and check the bottom teams. We got London, Italy, and Finland. North American Conference, Cincinnati, Connecticut Whalers, Baltimore Beast, Newfoundland Puppers. Yeah, I think we're all in the same division, so that's insane that we're all like the top teams. But Cincinnati continuing their dominance of the regular season. They're like the Washington Capitals of old. Alberta Stampede, Mississippi, and Wisconsin at the bottom. All right, so let's get one more month in and see if we can take over that lead in our division. 16-5-4, can't complain. You know, a couple of losses in there, but still good. 16-10 record is enough to be best in our division, so I can't complain there. Let's go ahead and look. Patrick Colby having another great year for us. 34 points. Gustafson breaking out now. 25. Vikingstad having a great year too with 24. Harris with 23. Stutzel with 23. Levio with 22. Savage with 18. Savage with 17. Savage brothers keeping pace with each other. Mariov with 15 points now. Great season for him for a rookie. See if Doc Campbell's figured out his game yet. 900, 2.72. So yeah, he's getting there. He's figuring it out. Can't blame him. How are we doing in the standings? Like I said, top of our division. World Conference is Germany, Scotland, and Ireland now. Japan's in 6th. Be interesting to see how Zach Moffat and Jason really pair together. London, Czech Republic, and Sweden at the bottom. North American Conference, we're on top by a point, but we have a game ahead. Cincinnati behind us, Iceland behind them. And at the bottom of the North American Conference is Alberta, Indiana, and Mississippi. All right, 24-11-4. Not the best, but, you know, still good. Still having a good year. Can't complain. Liam Gustafson taking over the point lead now, as he should, because he is our franchise player. Mr. 96 overall. Colby right behind him, though. Stutzel had a great month. So did Harrison, coming back up. Matt Savage with 29 points. Andrew Savage with 25 points. Mariov with 22. Let's go ahead and check our goalies. Campbell with a 904 now. He's getting there. All right. World Conference. We got Germany, Scotland, and Dublin. Still Ireland. At the bottom is Czech Republic, France, and England. North American Conference, Cincinnati, Newfoundland Puppers, Iceland, Gear Falcons. We're 2 points ahead of them with a game ahead, so that's good. And at the bottom is Halifax, Indiana, and Mississippi. We're starting to falter a bit as we end the month of January. We're not a dominant team. I could tell that just by the way we play. It's like we win one, we lose two, we win three, we lose one. You know, it's like nothing. There's no consistency with the team. Unless we consistently suck, then I guess that works. But we got a month left before the trade deadline. I'm going to go ahead and put Jonathan Herbideau on the block for sure. Gustafson killing it. Mariov is doing well as well. Only 25 points. Not really putting up any more points, but Jonathan Herbideau has played 39 games. He got 14 points, and he is an 82 overall still. I'm going to put him up on the block and to see if there's anyone interested in trying to trade for him. See if Doc has got any better in nuts. 904 still, so he's still killing it. Or not killing it, but still getting it done is more accurate for a goalie in this game. I'm going to go ahead and see who's leading the league, though. I'm kind of curious. Cam again, 79 points. Callum right behind him. Both these guys are just they're dominating. Shane Wright having a hell of a year, too. It's good for him. Playing with Jordan Kelly, of all people. Okay, so we are still in playoff contention. I'm pretty positive. Yeah, we're third in our division. A really difficult division to be in. Germany, Japan. Ooh, Japan coming up strong. Russia, top of the world. The bottom of the world is France, Sweden, and Czech Republic. Over on the North American side, you got Cincinnati, North Dakota, Iceland, Louisville, Newfoundland Puppers. As you can see, we're starting to falter a bit, so this could be a make or break month. So it'd probably be smarter to make the trade now, but I'm going to wait. Halifax, Mississippi, and Alberta at the bottom. I am going to put Jonathan Herbideau on the block. So we'll do that. Trade alert. Scotland gets Drake Batherson, William Nylander at 6. Connecticut gets a first in Zykov. A player. China gets a first in the 6th. Iceland gets Chittle and Howe. Mark Howe. Corey Howe's long lost brother that was born on a leap year, so he's only like 12 years old. Corbin, a 4th and a 6th, go to France. Texas gets Heponiemi. Fucking nailed that, by the way. Alberta gets a first, and I can't pronounce that one. Lalacent. I should be able to pronounce that because it's French. But Madrid gets Klim Kostin and Rasmus Kapari. London, England gets Haynes and Alexander Holtz. Connecticut gets Perrance and Tynan. That's like a actual decent deal. Ireland gets Seth Jones and Malmstrom, 2 defensemen. Czech Republic gets Reed and Roberts. So like it looks like 2 defensemen that can help them in a run for 2 prospects, perhaps. Be my guess. And we are going into the trade deadline. We're 4th in our division. So we'll take a look at where we're at right now. Patrick Colby brought back the lead. But no one over a point per game right now, which is kind of worrisome. You figured that someone would be over a point per game on our team with all this firepower, but a lot of guys scoring, so I can't really complain. But it would have been nice, to have someone just really killing it. 909, Doc Campbell, he's getting better every month, pretty much. So his game is getting great. Let's check the World Conference first. Germany, Japan, and Ireland. Ireland loading up on those 2 defensemen there, as you saw, at the top of the world. Sweden, France, and London at the bottom, England. So we are 78 points. Okay, we got a pretty nice lead. 77 points, essentially, away from 8th, so that's not too bad. It would be nice to get on top of our at least top 3 in our division, so we guarantee a playoff spot, though. North Dakota Bulldogs falling out. Surprise, surprise, no one. Halifax, Mississippi, and Indiana at the bottom. All right, so it is a trade deadline. So we are going to go see if we can find a defenseman to fill out this roster a bit more. So let's go check it out. Fabro, yeah. Fabro's probably our best bet, even though he's making $11 million. That's the issue right there. We'd have to take back a lot of his cap so he could fit on the damn team. They got a lot of cap space, though, so... Dante Fabro with $4 million. Okay, so Alstad, Herbideau. And we'll give them somebody else, I guess. First down the line. Let's see if that's enough. There we go. Yeah, I figured that'd be enough. Okay, assistant GM best rosters for now. Yeah, it actually has the line set up the way I want them now. So Gogol and Black. I'm going to have to get rid of... So right now we don't have Kashevnikov in the lineup, and our D is okay. I'm gonna get rid of Kashevnikov because I need cap space. Like I desperately need it, and he's like a part that I could get rid of. So Justin McCarthy play for their 3rd round pick for Kashevnikov. We'll see if that works. Yeah, that's fine by me. We've freed up a bit of cap space there, so we have a little bit more flexible. We got 2 players in return, so we got some of that. Then a 3rd round pick. It's not too bad. Obviously, Kashevnikov is a much better defenseman, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes. Kingsley for Playfair, I guess. Playfair is a right wing. Yerky Lovely is a left wing, so that works out well. Okay, so that's not too bad. And defensively, oh, look at that. Connor Johnson and Fabro are +3 together, so that's really going to help. And then Justin McCarthy and Sheldon Black are +1 together, so there we go. That's not too shabby then. I like it. We bettered our team. This is where we missed the playoffs. Let's get into it and see what happens here. Possibility of a 50-win season if we can win these last 2 games. Whoa. For 50, let's do it. Yay, 50-win season. Fuck you, North Dakota. Oh, shit. Playoffs, please. Any minute now. Thank you. There they are. Oh, it's Iceland Gear Falcons again. Our old nemesis. So we got the Iceland Gear Falcons in round number 1 of the playoffs. Let's go ahead and check the overall standings here. See where see who got where. Japan finished top in the world. Germany, Dublin, Switzerland, Glasgow, Scotland, Italy, and China and Russia over in the world. North American Conference, Cincinnati, Iceland, Newfoundland, North Dakota, Texas, Baltimore, Louisville, Wisconsin. All right. So North Dakota didn't make it, Vince. There you go. Entire league. Japan was the best team in the league. Like I said, they had Zach Moffat and Jason Rulli. I bet they really tore it up together. And at the bottom of the entire world is the Halifax Mariners. Sad times. Let's go ahead and check the playoff tree. Cue that playoff music. China versus Russia. Japan versus Italy. Ireland versus Switzerland. Germany versus Scotland. Over on the North American side, we got Texas versus Louisville. North Dakota versus Baltimore. Iceland versus Newfoundland. And Cincinnati versus Milwaukee. So we'll see what the hell happens here. This will be interesting. Let's go ahead and check our lines that we're rolling with into the playoffs. Go ahead and hit best lines here. Just make sure everyone's in. That should be in. Switch this up. Let's get Beagle up here. There we go. Chad Kingsley could play the left. We have an injury to... who's injured right now? Someone big. I'm not sure who it is, though. So what's his face? I can't remember his name. Also, West Playfair playing center. Whatever. It's fine. It is what it is. Let me just see. Options. Oh, quick swap. Is that what I want? No, how do you a substitute? Oh, that's the button I'm looking for. It's a winger that's injured. I just can't remember who it is. Greenway. That's who it is. And Patrick Colby. Yes. Correct. That's the big miss that's happening right now, and I can't remember how long he's injured too. Defensively, we're still strong though, so that's good. So, hopefully Patrick Colby comes back because we're gonna need him. But that's our lineup going into the first round. So, hopefully he comes back within the first 3 games. All right, so we'll simulate to the 4th game. See what happens. First game, 3-2 win, big time win. Timothy Reed's been injured MCL sprain. He's estimated to return as May 14th, 2023. Fuck me in the ass. Best lines. Okay, Patrick Colby is back at least, so that's a plus. Chad Kingsley, get the hell out of here. Let's get on that 4th line. That's where you belong. See, this is where we have a bit of an issue now. I'm going to keep these guys together because they stay a plus, right? So I have Gogol up here. It's fine. Okay, Patrick Colby's fully healed. He'll play the next game. Yes, I already did that. It's fine. 7-4 win. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. 4-3 loss. It's not very good. Patrick Colby's got a mild concussion now. He's at the 24th, 2023. Son of a bitch. 3-2 overtime loss. 4-1 loss. Injuries are gonna cost us the playoffs once again. I'm gonna check our lineup before we go into this elimination game. I want the lines. I want Matty Savage having a hell of a playoffs right now, though. Okay, so let's switch things up here. Chad Kingsley, let's move you for Playfair. What's your face-off anyways? 58. Anyone have a good face-off here? 65 is pretty decent. 69. What was Playfair's? 68. Okay, so we'll put Beagle in the center. Let that line be that. Gogol down here. Alright. That's the line we're going to go in with, so we're just hoping it works. Elimination game, man. Let it go. Let's win a game. Big, important game. Who's going to score first, though? That's the main question. Got the power play. It's a good time to put one in. Yeah. Harrison put it in against... Oh, Ming went over to Iceland. He's leading them to probably... Well, not an upset victory. I think they're actually ahead of us in the standings. 2-0. Justin McCarthy. Look at him go. Putting in the puck. Whacking that from the point. Very odd place to score. Honestly, where he shot it from. All right, 2-0. I like those odds. Even though we're not the strongest defensively as we can be right now. Tim Stutzel scoring on Ming as well, making it a 3-0 game. But I like to see, boys. 4-0. Beagle. Let's go. I'm always worried about these elimination games, though, when you score a lot of goals, because then for some reason they don't score in the next game. You just get your ass beat. You lose like 6-2 or something in the next game. And then game 7. Play this game enough to realize that happens way too much. 5-1, Matty Savage. Looks like it's safe to say that the Newfoundland Puppers are going to win Game 6. I believe this is Game 6, right? It's not Game 5. Yeah, it's Game 6 because we won 2 games. And that's going to do it for Iceland in this game. Big win from the Newfoundland Pups. Moving on to another 7-game series. They're pretty used to that by now. Lots of 7-game series in their history. All right, big time Game 7 right here. Here's hoping they didn't burst their bubble with all those goals in the last game. But we'll see. Usually the case. Of course, Iceland's got home field advantage right now in the power play. And we shut the door on them there, so that's good. They are out shooting us now, though, but I blame that more on the power play than anything. We get the power play now. No goals yet. Still a 0-0 game with about 3 minutes left in the first period. It's going to come down to the wire, I think. Unless someone decides to score some goals in the second period. I'd rather someone score some goals in the second period, preferably the boys in green. I don't like having these close games. They get me nervous. Iceland on the power play here. Still can't put it in. Goaltending duel right now, it seems to be. Defensive Game 7. The most intense Game 7s that there are. When there's 0-0 heading in the third period, it's when your heart's going to beat out of your chest. You're going to vomit in your shoes. Newfoundland still tied. They got the power play here. Big time goal. Timmy Stutzel, the German wonder kid. Julian Gote scoring it to make it 2-0. 2 huge goals within a minute of each other. That's what I like to see, boys. And we're moving on. Let's go. Moving on to round 2. Big comeback from the Pups. Akil Thomas is now injured with a concussion. He's out till May 21st. God damn. That hurts. That's our depth right there, pretty much. That's it. It's gone. Let's go ahead. Matty Savage still the air team of points. 9 points in 7 games now. Let's look at our playoff tree. Russia won 4-1. Japan won in 7 against Italy. Switzerland beat Ireland 4-2. Germany beat Scotland 4-3. So we have Germany versus Switzerland and Japan versus Russia. Texas won 4-2. Baltimore won 4-1 over North Dakota. We won in 7 against Iceland. And Milwaukee beat Cincinnati 4-2. So that's a bit of an easier path for us. Knock on wood. So we got Milwaukee in the next round. Texas has Baltimore. But of course, more injuries for us. So let's look at our lines here. I don't even know who's going to be playing. I think we're going to have to call up somebody, which we don't have anyone to call up. No, Jordan Greenway's back, so I guess that kind of works out for us. But we'll set best lines here. Got Chad Kingsley up here. Let's switch that. I think we'll put Julian Goetze up there. We'll keep Chad Kingsley down here. Keep Beagle in the middle because he's playing well as a center. Yerky Levio is playing center as well. That's an issue. We got to find someone who could win faceoffs here. Julian Goetze is a 65. Yerky Levio is a 69. So I guess he's the best bet. I should throw Viking stat down there. He's a 76. Throw Yerky Levio up there. That'd make more sense. Actually have a guy that can win the faceoff, right? Okay. What if I put Chad Kingsley on that line? Would that really work? Makes him a 0. No, I'll put Chad Kingsley on that line for now. Well, that's a +3, though. I really want to keep that together. What was it with Yerky up there? Was it a plus line or was it a 0? It was a +1? Okay, we'll keep Yerky there then. Fine. Johnson and Black are back together. Let's try to put Gogol back up there. Keep the +1 down here. I guess it's a +1 no matter where, right? No, it's a 0. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so that's the lineup we're going to go with here. We get Timothy Reed back on the 13th of May. So we'd still have to get to the next round, I think. Before he shows his face. Yeah, we would. All right, so we'll simulate the first couple of games here and hope for the best. Hopefully no more injuries. 4-3 overtime win. Patrick Colby's back. He already was back, so I'm not going to fix the lines. 4-1 win. 4-3 overtime loss. Okay, that's not too bad. Gogol's injured with the pulled groin, so let's edit our lines again. I don't even think we have any defensive help back there. Let's see, who do they put back there? They put Playfair back there. We're going to switch that up. I don't want Playfair back here. We're going to substitute Playfair for, I think Chad Kingsley's probably the best bet, honestly, to play defense, so we'll put him back there. Changing all lines. Okay, it's going to hurt, but, what if I put him up here? Would it still be -3? It would be, yeah. I'd rather that, though. I'd rather that be a -3 than a -3 for the weaker guys, but that really sucks for us. Offensively, we'll change out Chad Kingsley here for Playfair. I could call it what's his face. What am I doing? I still have that guy. Let me do that. Idiot. Ah! Oh. Dante Fabro broke his leg. Oh my god, what is this, man? Oh my Jesus, this is the worst thing ever. Alright. Holy shit. Jovanovski, come on up. This is awful. Let's go to edit lines here. Let's go to best lines. Holy shit. Like, just shove it up my butt already. This is bad, man. This is real bad. Alright, well, that's 3 losses in a row. No wonder. Like, it's like, fuck. Like, what are we gonna do? Broken leg. Can I change someone? Like, can I change Chad Kingsley permanently to a defenseman? Is it possible to move a fucking forward to a defenseman in this game? I have no idea. I don't think so, but I'm gonna check. Because he's honestly best suited. He's got the really good IQ in both, so I want to check real quick. Captain Kingsley, can I make you a defenseman? I cannot. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. Well, do I have any defensemen that I could call up? I don't think I do. I think Herotheycallme was the only guy that I had, so we're in trouble, to say the least. Big time trouble. Set the lines. Obviously, I'm going to have Chad Kingsley switch with Playfair here. Left wing, Chad Kingsley, set him. I wanted him in all lines. Oops, let's put Playfair back there then. And then we'll change it again. Mr. Chad Kingsley, the captain, doing what he's got to do. Okay. Then we will go to offense and put Playfair back here. Perfect. Okay. So let's... Our offense looks good. Our offense looks really good. They're going to have to be. That's the issue. Defensively, on the other hand, not the case. Not the case at all. I guess it doesn't really matter where I put them, right? There's going to be a fucking minus somewhere. Yeah. Yeesh. Alright. What about Sheldon Black up here? Nope. Okay. What about Justin McCarthy up here? Nope. Just seeing if I could make anything better. -3. That's good. That's gonna suck. Fucking Dante Fabro breaks his goddamn leg. We did not see that one coming. Alright, well, our backs are against the wall. It's pretty unlikely that we win, but we'll see what we can do against the Milwaukee Bucks here. Worst injury plague season right now, or playoffs. Chad Kingsley's gonna get 8 goals tonight. Feel it in my bones. They had a 5-on-3 and they didn't score, so that's a plus. Oh, they scored on our power play though, so that's even better. Akers scoring for Wisconsin, making it a 1-0 game for them. Shorthanded goal, that's bad. Julian Gauthier though, scoring on Burry. All right, and then Matt Savage scoring on Burry. Our offense is gonna have to lead us to victory, big time. All right, you know we lead after 1. Isbister scoring on Campbell though, tying it up right away, so that's not great, but you know we're keeping it close. You know, it's a very low score shooting game, which I wish we'd shoot more because it's what we have to do to win. We're not going to win by playing defensively with our defensive core that we have right now. Another power play for Wisconsin. They score again. Kalinin. Wisconsin with the lead going into the 3rd. Not looking good for the Pups. 4-2 now. Lopez scoring on Campbell. Not looking good at all. 5-2. This is pretty much the end of the Pups. Unless someone... 6-2, yeah, I think it's safe to say that we're not coming back after that. The defense just couldn't hold the fort. The defense, I say, air quotes. Jovanovski, though, scoring. Couldn't hold the fort. The forwards playing defense, that is. Wisconsin Bucks, as you see. Moving on. No surprises here. Our boys just got two beat up in the playoffs. You know, won the cup last year, just didn't have it in us this year, unfortunately. a big Game 7 series against Iceland, and a lot of our players got injured, so
you've been on both sides of the equation for this.
It's unfortunate. Look at that guy's stash.
I think it's really important to show some respect to the team that has just won. It's been a hard-fought series.
That's great.
You just go through, you say good series.
The Switzerland Goats are your World Cup champions for season, was it 14, I want to say? Yeah. They beat Milwaukee in 7, so let's see how they got there. Obviously, in the second round, Switzerland won 7 games against Germany, and then Japan won 7 games against Russia, but then Japan got beat by Switzerland in 5. Over on the North American side, we died. Everyone died on my team, and we lost to Milwaukee, sadly. Baltimore beat Houston, Texas, and then Milwaukee made quick work of Baltimore, and then lost in 7 against Switzerland. I think we would have won, honestly, if we stayed healthy. I think we had it in the bag. Go ahead and check the awards ceremony here. Switzerland Goats winning again. Good for them. Let's check the individual, not the AHL, I don't want that. Individual awards. Casey Middlestat winning the Art Ross, okay. And the Hart, okay. Cal McCarthy with the James Norris. Casey Middlestat with the Lady Bing, jeez. Colin Memorial goes to Hamnick. Reza wins the Conn Smites. Dupuis wins the Vesna. Ming wins the William M. Jennings. Bowen Byram wins the Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy. Reyes wins Jack Adams. Frank J. Selke goes to Cam. Casey Middlestat wins to Ted Lindsay. And Callum Exley once again winning the Maurice Richard. All right, so Vasily Podkolzin, Patrick Stefan, and Pinelli for Alberta. No one broke 70 points there. Baltimore had Boldy and McDavid, who are still a dynamic duo, obviously, over 80 points each. Did Nicola, Phil Leger, and Zetterberg for China. Okay, so Phil Leger had a hell of a year, and 89 points. Did Nicola as well, 97. That's insane. Kent Keller, Heischer, and Adam Downs for BC. Clint Keller with 78 points. That's damn good. Cincinnati had Elias Pettersson with 108 points. It's the best season he's put up. Mikael Olsen and Yolonen, and it looks like he did that pretty much by himself. Like 76 points is still a lot, but like that's a big gap. Cincinnati had Tukio, Bergfors, and Suzuki, but once again couldn't get past the first round. Connecticut Whalers, Jay O'Brien, McKinley, and Lynn. No one broke 70 there. Czech Republic, Bogard, Caulfield, and Shabbat. 76 points for Bogard. Dublin had Denisenko, DeBrincat, and DeBrusk. And Ehlers all over 80 points. Just go with 93. Finland had Mary Byron, Quinton Byfield, Denny, all over 80 points, and Byron with 102. France had Mitch Marner, Lindzen, and Barron. No one over 70 there. Barely over 60. Callum Exley with 106 points. Trevor Zegras with 104. And Kokoniemi with 97. For Germany, once again, another team that can't get over the hump, though. Jack Hughes with 99 points. Gabriel Wolzolski and Casey Griffin for Scotland. Soderstrom, Perfetti, and Line for Halifax. No one broke 70 there. Hirimi, Pasternak, and Barzell. Hirima, I should say. Noel Hirima with 87 points. Matthews, Aho, and Kolzig. Aho and Kolzig. No one broke 70 there for Indiana. Italy had Jack Eichel, Shane Wright, Jordan Kelly. That's a nasty line right there. No wonder they broke 100 points. Japan, Casey Middlestat, Stringer, and Perrin. Wow, Zach Moffat's not their best player. Neither was Jason Rulli. I guess these guys, they're young guns. They're coming to play. They're not even young. They're middle-aged. Good team, though. Surprised they didn't do better. England had Harrington, Whitney, and Frost. Louisville with Steele, Romano, and Brzgalov. Good years for those guys. Cam with 150 points. Doc and Tolvanen as his partners, his running mates. Mississippi with Sommers, James, and Kinney. Terrible. Everybody on that team. Gustafson, Stutzel, and Savage for Newfoundland. North Dakota had Vince leading the way with 86 points. Dubois and Nigan. Svechnikov, Davidson, and Philstrom for Quebec. Russia had Turcotte, Corey Rice, and McKinnon. Sweden with Chan, Zadina, and Bowman. Switzerland with Savoie, Slaney, and Jury. So this is the team that won it all. Australia with Reinhardt, Mapletop, and Lafreniere. Texas with Forstrom, Point, and Ratty. And finally, Wisconsin, Rice, Kronovic, and Isbister. All right, so we'll look at the entire league. This Middlestat with 124 points. He had 101 goddamn assists. I didn't notice that before. That is insane. 101 assists. That's ridiculous. Cam with 150 points, Pettersson with 108, Callum Exley with 106, and Zegras with 103. We know who already scored the most goals. Tie with Wolski, actually. Gabriel Wolski with Callum. Assist, no doubt. Obviously, Middlestat. No surprises there. And the big hitter of the league belongs to Cam again with 228. Big man Cam on campus. I'm a 92 overall. I had 9 goals, 46 assists. I was a plus 20, not too shabby. Then there's Matt's 89 overall, 27 goals, 41 assists, not too shabby as well. Jason really had 45 goals and 48 assists over in Japan now. He's got his contract of $11 million, 5 more years. Corey Rice had 25 goals, 55 assists in Russia. Did he sign a new deal? No, he's on the 6-year deal, right? Yeah. Adam Rice had 46 goals and 35 assists. He's got 3 years left on his big contract. Cam's got 67 goals and 48 assists, 94 overall. 95 overall. Vince was 39 goals, 47 assists, 91 overall. He signed a new deal, 8 years, $13.36 million. Big dick. Tilano had 18 goals, 36 assists. He signed a new deal, 8 years at $10 million. Calmy X had 74 goals, 32 assists, 91 overall. He signed a new deal as well, 8 years at $12.325. Jordan Kelly, 40 goals, 56 assists. He's on a fucking sweet deal. 45 goals and 44 assists for Phil Leger. It's a 4-year, $73 million deal. Colin Stein's 21 goals, 34 assists. Zach Mopp, 33 goals, 48 assists. Manuel, 56 goals, 22 assists. Connor Johnson, 8 goals, 29 assists. Timothy Reeve, 10 goals, 20 assists. Patrick Colby, 34 goals, 28 assists. John Riley Quinn Olive signed in Halifax, 8 goals, 25 assists. Probably the best year he's put up, making a bunch of money too. Still a minus player, though. Surprises to no one. Justin McCarthy played 75 games, had 11 goals, 13 assists, was 80 overall. Still got his 2-year deal left. Adam Downs with 86 overall, 26 goals, 36 assists. He's got 1 year left on his deal. Kyle Dodds, 13 goals, 8 assists over in Halifax. Got a 3-year deal. Gianni had 19 goals, 21 assists. Michael didn't play a game. He was a free agent, so it looks like he might be retiring. 50 wins for Drew Franklin in Germany. Pretty good year for him. Did he sign a new contract? No, I don't think so. Tom Blick, 34 wins. Okay year for him. Ming had 33 wins in Iceland. Of course, we eliminated him for the playoffs, and he has a new contract as well. And Doc Campbell had 41 wins. Chad Kingsley played 82 games, had 13 goals, 10 assists, and was a -7, so he's starting to fall apart now, Mr. Chad Kingsley. That's the first time he's been a minus player. But anyways, that's going to do it for another edition of the World of Hockey. Kind of sour that we got injured, but it happens. You know, better to lose by injury than have like a super team and fucking get swept in the first round or something. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you're watching on YouTube later, make sure to leave a like, and I will catch you next week with more. So until next time, you're a Clip for Life. To sweet me.